Good morning. Welcome to the Shalom Bayit Minyan. 2 or 3 minutes when we look in Torah and we improve our Shalom Bayit. Shalom Bayit means? Harmony. Very good. So, many young men approached me over the past few days and they asked me, how is it that we're supposed to marry a girl if what we see today is not what's going to happen tomorrow? Ladies change, people change. So how is it that we are able to now commit ourselves for a lifetime when people change? So first of all, let me tell you this joke. That joke will give you some light into what I'm going to be talking about today. There was an old man and an old lady. They went together to a restaurant and they ordered a hamburger, chips, and a Coke. One order for both of them, okay? They took the order, he sits down and then he cuts the hamburger exactly in half. And then he takes the French fries and he counts them and he divides it exactly half and half. And he starts eating. So people in the restaurant feel very bad for her. You know, maybe they can't afford, order for two poor people. So someone comes up and says, can I order your wife an order on me? So he says, no. We always shared everything half and half. We always share things. Fine. As soon as he's done with the hamburger, he starts eating his chips, the French fries. And now the restaurant owner feels bad. He says, maybe I can order something for your wife. She's not eating anything. No. The old man takes a sip, and the old lady does nothing. People feel bad. Maybe we can order something. No. We always share things. Okay? Finally, someone approaches the old lady and he asks her, how come you're not eating? What are you waiting on? So she's saying, I'm waiting on the teeth. You get it? Okay, even the teeth they're sharing. All right? Okay. In other cultures, a person falls in love and then gets married. You see it in Hollywood, you see it in other cultures. All other cultures are the same. Fall in love, get married. Torah tells you otherwise. Listen, at the end of the Parshat Chayey Sarah, what happens then? It says, Vayikach et Rivka, Yitzchak takes Rivka as a wife, Vatehi lo leisha, Vayehavea, and then he falls in love with her. Amazing, huh? He first marries her, and then he falls in love with her. In other words, in other cultures, you fall in love, and then you get married. In other words, you marry the person you love in other culture. Comes out Torah and tells you, no, you love the person that you marry. You see the difference? Love the person that you marry. Also, what's the reason that Yitzchak actually fell in love with Rivka? You know what? Love is not shared in many, many places in Torah. This is the first time that we're actually encountering the verb to love. What did he fall in love with her? So, in other cultures, they fall in love with their looks, they fall in love with this, they fall in love with their career. It's always something that's dependent on something. Here, Chachamim tell us that when Eliezer, the matchmaker, came to Yitzchak and tell him, hey, I've got a shidduch for you, Rivka, he told him about all the miracles that happened to him, right? It took him a very short distance between Israel and Iraq, and all the miracles that happened to him when he met Rivka. Yitzchak didn't fall in love. Chachamim tell us that Yitzchak fell in love with Rivka because the character traits. He saw that the candle was always lit. He saw that the challah was always fresh. He fell in love with character traits. Fall in love with character traits, and then love the girl that you marry. Chazak u'baruch.